My session, my Ignite talk is very, very technical. I'm saying that up front, okay? And let me introduce myself first. My name is Lidor Gerstel. I work at John Bryce almost every day. I teach DevOps there, or operations, as you know it. I'm also building the courses, hiring the lectures, okay? And I'm also open up my own company of consultant, okay? Consultant and designing pipelines for customers. So a couple of my customers are Celebrite, Bank Discount, and many more. Have more than 12 years experience in the IT world. Started working in the DevOps environment in the DevOps movement from 2012. And have more than 5 experience in the AWS, okay, and achieved a degree. We will speak about Rancher. Does anyone have Rancher in their organization? Can you raise your hand? Okay. How many do you have Kubernetes in your organization? Many more. Okay. And Swarm and Mesos, none, right?
Actually, I'm working on a Mesos.
Great. Mesos, cool. Okay. So Rancher is the orchestration of all of them. Okay. What Rancher does is taking your Kubernetes in production and have a bird's view. From the bird view, he can see everything inside. He can auto-scale more Kubernetes hosts. We will see that happen. And it has 4 components for Rancher. He has infrastructure orchestration, which he can spin up more hosts for the Kubernetes, or for the Mesos, or for the Swarm. Okay? He has container orchestration and scheduling. And he has application catalog because he's application aware of your containers, okay? And he has enterprise grade control for security measures and stuff like that. Rancher architecture, okay, how it works. So he can connect to your Active Directory in your organization, LDAP and whatever, for the user management. He have ops management. He can extend himself for other tools, CI tools like Jenkins and Terraform and CloudFormation and Ansible, whatever, okay? He can extend them with that. He supports a lot of apps in his catalog that you can spin up and launch in one click, okay? Rancher can manage containers. He has its own cattle that you can use, but you don't have to, okay? You can look at the containers that he can see from above, okay? Here we see in the example Rancher host. He can add more hosts, okay? He can monitor containers and see if they are running, if they are alive or not. And he can monitor their uses and their memory. Rancher is free, by the way. It's an open source project, okay? Rancher 2 is very, very unique, very, very new, okay? A lot of companies may be still using the old Ranchers. Rancher 2 has a new UI, okay? Very different things that they do differently now when they used to do it before. Our tale of the tape, what we'll see today in the last minutes that I have, is how it runs, how it can orchestrate stuff. So this is the command that we can run a Rancher server inside of a container. It always runs inside of a container on a Docker host. This is the Rancher 2 UI. We can launch Rancher in a bigger environment with an active, high availability environment. Okay, so we have the launcher always available to us, even when the container is down. We also need database, of course, for that. We can add Rancher agent to a host. Okay, if we already have host, we have Kubernetes host in our organization or Mesos, we can add agents that will speak with the Rancher server that you installed. We can add EC2 hosts and provision them with one click. We can add more environments like QA and dev and testing and staging unit under testing, whatever, okay? You can call the environment whatever you like, it's just a label that isolate. We can have environment templates. I can have in my organization one rancher to rule also Kubernetes, also Mesos, and also Swarm. I can have Swarm for my dev environment. I can have Kubernetes for my QA and testing. And I can have in production Mesos for the big data, okay? And one rancher to rule them all. We are done here.